Hey loves, it's your girl Neek, and welcome to my newly created YouTube channel. In fact, this is my first video, so y'all are awesome. Thank you for being here. In this video, I will be talking about what VSG is and the steps needed to qualify for surgery. So if you guys are interested in this subject, stay tuned. As I'm sure you guys can see from the title, I have made the decision to move forward with VSG. I want to start by saying that I am not a medical professional. I am providing information from my own personal experience and things that I Googled so you don't have to. So now that we got that out of the way, let's start with the insurance that I'm using. I'm choosing to move forward with Medicaid, and I currently have the Community Health Plan, Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's a new insurance that just came out. With that insurance, I am currently working with the St. Agnes Medical Center for my surgery. To qualify, I was required to have the following things: a sleep study for sleep apnea, a supervised diet for 6 months, an ultrasound of my gallbladder, an x-ray, or I guess maybe a barium swallow for my upper GI series, that's what they call it, a nutrition consultation and teaching with Miss Nancy Loom, which is the name of the dietitian that works with the program that I'm currently participating in. And last but not least, the psych evaluation. So I am currently in month 4 of 6 of my supervised diet. So basically all that is you're gonna document what a day looks like for your eating, and also talk about some of the things that you've changed, like drinking more water or doing more exercise, things that you've progressively changed over the last, over the months that you've been following the program, and if you've improved or declined in your improvement since the previous month. So that's the primary focus of the documentation. You're going to do that once a month, and it only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to do, so it's pretty easy. I also want to mention that if you have the new insurance that I just mentioned that I have, the Care First Blue Cross Blue Shield Community Health Plan, or I'm not sure if any other insurance maybe covers it or not, but I know the one that I have does not cover your nutrition class that you're required to take. So each of those 6 documentations that you have to do, and each month that you have to do that program, you're going to have to pay $35 for each month. So if you have my insurance, I would suggest you take that into account now and not, make the mistake I make and thought that my insurance covered it. So I wanted to hit that real quick. The good news is, though, that the consultation and teaching that you were also required to get, along with your 6 months of supervised diet, those two go together. So you're paying $35 for 6 months, and you're getting those 2 things knocked off at one time. 2 for 1 special. The next thing I'm going to discuss is my sleep study. My surgeon did require that I take the sleep study test. So I'm getting the exam for sleep apnea. I'm trying to find a location that I can go to that I don't have to go in and actually go in the center, because with COVID going on, I'm not really feeling going out here. But I'm in a support group that the people who work with the same hospital that I'm currently working with, it's a group that's made for those people. So I'm in that group, and I'm asking around about the best way that I can go about getting a sleep study, and maybe having the machine sent to my house, and then I can send it back. So I will update you guys when I find out more information about that. So I'm working on that currently. One word of advice for the sleep studies: if you are required to do your sleep study by your surgeon, please start your search for a sleep study center and an appointment early, because the appointments get snatched up really quickly, and you have to get your sleep study done for 3 to 4 weeks. You have to, if you are diagnosed with sleep apnea. Let me clarify that. If you're diagnosed with sleep apnea and they require you to use a CPAP machine, you have to be monitored on the CPAP machine for 3 to 4 weeks before you can qualify for surgery, which will cut into your 6 months if you don't start early like I am. I'm on month 4, and I'm scrambling around to get my little test done because I'm not trying to get delayed in any way. So that's just a little tidbit of advice. The other items left on this list are pretty easy to get. It's just the ultrasounds and the x-rays, and the psych evaluation, which I've already figured out a place that I'm going to go for that. I'm going to pay for a single session with a place. I'll talk more about that at that time. But yeah, so I already have those things kind of squared away. My biggest concern at this point is the sleep apnea test. So yeah, as I get further into my requirements and I complete more stuff, then I will definitely let everybody know. And last but not least, I just want to take a moment to discuss my current weight. So I am currently sitting at about 295, maybe 294.5, 295, from my highest weight, which was 305. That was the highest that I had ever been up to this point. And I have lost about 10 pounds. So yeah, I'm not doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. I'm working and I'm changing as much as I can day to day. But I would suggest, though, when you get the surgery, that you definitely take the 6 months to adjust to the new lifestyle that you're going to have. Because if you don't prepare for it ahead of time, it's going to be really hard for you to cope when you get to the other side, at least from what I'm hearing. My mother had the surgery recently, and she's not having trouble with coping with not eating because she was never really a big food person. Like, I used to have to force her to eat. So she wasn't like big on food, but now her biggest issue is she can't really eat as much as she feels like she needs to eat because it was painful for her at one point. And now it's the fact that nothing has a flavor. So I don't know if anybody has already had the surgery and experienced losing their taste during the process at any point. So if anyone could shed some light on that, that would be really great. So yeah, guys, 305 was my highest weight, and that is ridiculous. I'm only 5 feet tall, so it is definitely a lot of weight, especially since I'm very top heavy. I've already had a breast reduction in my life, so if I had not had that, I probably wouldn't be able to breathe right now because my chest would take up like my whole area. Arms and stuff are still pretty big, and yeah, it's time for them to go because it's not working for me. I can't really move around like I want to. I can't really lift my arms for too high or too long, and it really slows me down from doing things like my hair. And plus, I'm just tired of being unhealthy. I'm tired of being tired all the time. I'm tired of struggling to do basic daily stuff like cleaning up the house or washing dishes or cooking and stuff. I shouldn't be tired from that, because that's just basic stuff. So, and also want to have more energy to spend with the kids, because I can't really play and, jump around and stuff like I want to and dance. So these are things that I'm hoping to gain back when I get my surgery. And I thought that I would share my journey, and hopefully you guys can give me some advice or things that I can look for while I'm on my way to the journey of getting my surgery. I'm not at the point of getting surgery yet, but I am very close to the point where I'm getting surgery. So it's like, is there things that I should be looking for? Are there things I should be preparing? I'm going to share the things that I see or that I'm noticing with my mom or that I'm noticing for myself during the process to get to the surgery. If I see anything that would be worth noting in my videos, I would definitely do that. But aside from that, I appreciate you guys taking the time to sit and watch this. And I hope you to like and subscribe so that you can get the updates when I put them up, okay? And I guess I'll see you guys next time.